name is Jules Urbach. I'm the CEO and founder of Otoy. And at SIGGRAPH this week, we're presenting what we think is the future of rendering and graphics. And our eye is towards building the technology that will make the Star Trek holodeck a reality. You need about 100 teraflops of compute power per square foot to power a holographic display panel made by our partners Lightfield Lab. And that is about 32K by 32K per square foot. So it's a challenge unlike anything else that we're seeing in modern graphics displays. This is the future, but it is not decades or hundreds of years out. It is a few years out. We're working with partners like Intel to help develop exascale computing both in the cloud and on the edge to make these things practical in the next 5 to 10 years. So the interesting thing about the way the holodeck works is that it is pretty much the same number of rays, trillions of rays shoot out of your window and give you a view into the real world. But if that window were replaced by a holographic panel, looking out your window to something synthetic wouldn't look any different than what your eye sees. So you just need to shoot out, almost spray out trillions of rays, in other words, about 1,000 rays for every single pixel you have on your phone. And that gives you essentially what a white light hologram would look like. And that is how we can power holographic experiences. And with those, you will not need glasses to experience AR or even VR, but it is a computationally expensive challenge. We've been providing software for 10 years through Octane Render, our GPU renderer that we will be bringing now to Metal and Vulkan on Intel graphics as a mechanism to help build content today. For example, the opening of Westworld and Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp, all rendered in our GPU renderer for 2K, 4K, even VR. But now we're going to be preparing all of that content for holographic displays, which will increase the number of rays that we're shooting exponentially. And we have to work with hardware created by Intel and others to provide ways in order to drive ray tracing on these holographic display panels. So those challenges remain on the hardware side, but also in terms of preparing the content ecosystem to make that happen. So yesterday we announced a partnership with Epic. We're bringing our software to Unreal. It's free. Same thing with Blender. We have about 26 different 3D tools today that work with our graphics stack, and we're excited to sort of bring that to exascale computing with Intel.